some of you are dealing with identity issues and you're trying to figure out how to move in your relationship with your kingdom spouse. You are used to being with a person. This is your counterfeit. You are used to being with a type of person where they are insecure, and everything that you do, you had to literally make sure that it was not something that made them feel as though you were trying to cheat or trying to move contrary to what you said that you were. If you are indeed with your kingdom spouse, you won't have to do that, because the Most High is not going to bless you with somebody that's insecure. He's not going to bless you with somebody that is not already stationary in their identity in him, because that's a disaster waiting to happen. So if you are with someone, and please take this back to the Most High, this is not for everybody, but if you are with someone and you feel as though you have to step on eggshells to help them or make them see that you are about your business, about your Father's business, and you about y'all, 9 times out of 10, that's not your kingdom spouse. That may be somebody that may be a familiar spirit, but the Most High usually doesn't put people together when they're not already solidified in their identity in him, because he knows that that's a disaster waiting to happen. We have to get salvation and be grounded in our identity before he will allow us to move into kingdom relationship or marriage. It's just like the story of Ruth. It's just like the story of so many prophets in the Bible. Isaac was solidified before he met Rebecca. Abraham was solidified before Sarah. Ruth was solidified before Boaz. It's just Adam, thank you, Holy Spirit, was solidified in his work in the kingdom before he made Eve from him. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You got to be solidified in the Most High before he'll bless you with another child of his, because if you're not a child of his and you don't know who you are in him, how can you properly steward over your spouse, whether you're male or female? So remember these things. Don't be so quick to be like, oh, that's my kingdom spouse. Let him clarify that person. Let him tell you that that's your kingdom spouse. Don't just assume because you like them or because they go to church every Sunday or they the pastor's kid or whatever the case. Don't assume, because when you assume, you make an ass of yourself, and you don't want to do that. And you don't want to marry somebody that you thought the Most High said was yours, and then it end up in total disaster. So many of us have done that, and it ends in disaster every single time. Let him do what he needs to do in you before you start looking for a spouse, and let him bring that spouse to you, because he will. Peace and blessings.